Right, hello today and welcome to this first session on creating a jukebox in Flash. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all create 5 layers. I've got a background layer where I'm going to put my background picture on. I've got a buttons layer where I'm going to put the buttons on my jukebox. I'm going to have a labels layer so that I can label each button, but I'm only going to have one button in the library. Sounds layer where I'm going to put my sounds, and then an action layer where I'm going to put my actions to start and stop sound. Now, first of all, I've collected together some resources for my jukebox. I've got 3 songs so far which are going to go on there, which I'm going to import to the library. So with the library selected, I'm just going to drag each song and plop it onto the screen, and you can see that it gets added to my library. The next thing I'm going to do is, let's do that with the other 2 songs as well. So I've got 3 songs in my library, and also what I've done is I've downloaded a picture of a jukebox which I got from just from searching on Google. By the way, the MP3, there's plenty of sites online where you can download MP3s for free on. So there is my jukebox picture as well. Now, with that one, what I'm going to do is, let me just delete that to start off with. You can see it's actually in the, I've got it in the library. The place I'm going to put that is, I'm going to put that on my background. So here's the picture, let's drag it, put it on the background, and let's resize it so that it fills most of the screen. Oops, I've made that perhaps a bit big. The actual screen. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some actions on. Now, on my action layer, okay, what I want to do is when I first start off my Flash movie, I don't want any sound to be playing at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on actions. Now I'll get my action, and then I've made sure that I've done it in Action Script 2, and the action that I'm actually going to select is from my global functions, my timeline controls. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to make sure no sounds are playing, and I'm going to stop. So my movie isn't going to advance any time at all until I actually press a button. So you'll see on your timeline you've got a little A above that. Now what I'm now going to do is I'm going to put my sound clip in, okay, but before I put my sound clip in, what I want to do is I want to make sure that any other sounds which are currently playing have actually been stopped. Now because I'm going to jump from song to song, what I'm going to do is in frame 2 of the action layer, I'm going to add another action which, oh, I'm not in the right frame at the minute, because what I've forgotten to do is if I want to put an action on, I need to insert a keyframe. So I'm going to insert a keyframe, right click on actions again, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another stop all sounds, okay. Now I can't put a stop on all sounds one on the same one that I put my music on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a third piece of action script here. So if I now right click on that and action, oops, I forgot, I've done the same mistake again, that I need to right click and insert a keyframe. And this action is going to be a stop. Okay, so first of all, if I look at the actions I've put in so far, I have The first one is stop all sounds and stop. The second one is a stop all sounds, and the third one is a stop. So now let's actually now add something to my sound layer. So the first song I'm going to play when it gets to frame 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my first song and I'm going to put it on the sounds layer on, oh, I've forgotten again to insert a keyframe, and what I need to do is on my sounds layer, what I need to do is I need to drag and plop that first sound. You'll see that I've got a little blue line on there as well. Now currently, if I press Ctrl and Enter, what you'll see that nothing actually happens because it's stopping at this current frame 1. What I need to do is I need to put a button on so it will go to the next item, so it will go to that frame number 3. And to see how to put the buttons on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start another video.